Hello, welcome to Let's Go Abroad. So today's video we are going to look at the tuition fees for various courses at the University of Luxembourg. Definitely I cannot do all the courses, the options that they have, but I've just picked seven courses, and this is based on our past experience in regards to the courses that most of the Kenyans are looking at when they are immigrating abroad. So I've just taken a sample of most of the courses that Kenyans are doing when they go to UK and to Canada, and then I have translated to mean that this is what majority would look at when they're interested in going to study at the University of Luxembourg. But you're free to make your own choice. You go to the website. All this information that I'm sharing is available in the website, and then you're going to look at the course that you would like to study, and then you're going to look at the cost of the course in terms of the tuition fees. So I'm going to look at all the fees that you need to prepare yourself adequately so that you make an informed decision. Okay, so the application fee is 50 euros. With the current conversion rate, it's around 7,000 Kenyan shillings, and this is an non-refundable fee. It is there for all the courses, be it a bachelor's degree or a master's degree. Okay, and then University of Luxembourg does not charge a tuition fee. They call it an enrollment fee. And as we had said in another video, the tuition fee for EU citizens is the same fee that the non-residents of the EU zone pay, which gives Africans an advantage when they want to immigrate abroad, because it is not, the charges or the tuition fee is not ridiculously high. Okay, so if you would like to study a bachelor's degree in information technology, the fee is 400 euros per semester, and it is a 3 years degree, meaning that you need 6 semesters. Yeah? With the current conversion rate, obviously this can change with time, 400 euros is around 60,000 per semester. Compare with many of the private universities that we have in Kenya, this one is 60,000 per semester. There are many in Kenya that will charge you thrice or 4 times of that. Yeah? If you'd like to study a bachelor's degree in computer science, it's also a 3 years degree, and the fee is also 400 euros per semester. A bachelor's degree in engineering, it's also 3 years, 400 euros per semester. And I checked, it is the same for civil engineering, electrical engineering, and also energy and environmental engineering. Yeah? I've seen so many Kenyans go to the UK for a master's degree or for a specialization in energy, especially these people who deal with solar and such kind of stuff. Then a bachelor's degree in medicine, which is my favorite, it is a 3 years degree, 400 euros per semester, meaning you need 6 semesters, and that will come to, when you convert to Kenya shillings, that comes to 360,000. Yeah? Just compare with the amount of fee that Kenyans are paying for a bachelor's degree in medicine. Yeah? It's now going to something to 600,000 per year, which is around 150k per term, because in Kenya they do 3 terms. Yeah? But remember, there was a catch with medicine. For you to do a bachelor's degree in medicine at the University of Luxembourg, you will need to have a good understanding of French, German language, and also English language. Yeah? It is not either, it is all. You have to have a good understanding of the 3. Yeah? Then a bachelor's degree in nursing, it's also the same like medicine. It's 400 euros per semester, and it is a 3 years degree. If you want to study a bachelor's degree in business administration, it is also a 3 years degree, and the fee is also 400 euros per semester. That is around 60,000. How about master's degrees? We have a few master's degrees, and as I have mentioned, I have not picked all of them. This information is just to give you a guide so that when you're making a decision, you make an informed decision, knowing that the fee is quite affordable, so that you don't have to fear the application or whatever it has to be. Yeah? So if you want to do a master's degree in accounting and audit, A master's degree is 1,600 per semester, and it is a 1-year master's program, 1,600 euros per semester. If you would like to do a master's degree in supply chain and management, it is also a 1-year master's program. The fee is 12,000 euros per semester, meaning they've got 2 semesters. That means the total fee will be 24,000 euros. Okay, so I have just taken that as a guide. There are so many courses on offer, so many. In fact, I even saw a master's degree in mediation, and I was like, wow. I don't think we have a university in Kenya that offers a master's degree in mediation. Eh? Now, the other money that you will need, besides what you pay to the university, will be what we call the proof of funds. Okay, proof of funds will not be required by the university. The proof of fund will be required by the embassy. When you're applying for the visa, the embassy will want to be sure that you have enough money to sustain you in Luxembourg. Okay, and there is another video on that. If you have not watched that video, you can check it out. It is 2,640,000 as of now, using the current conversion rate. Yeah? Yes, 2,640,000. Okay, so you will need that money in the bank account, in your own bank account, or your parent can sponsor you, or you can be sponsored by a friend or a relative in the European Union zone, or you can get a loan for that money. Okay, remember the proof of funds. You cannot give a title deed. You cannot give like proof of a building that is more than 2.6 million. It needs to be liquid cash that can be used to pay bills. Okay, you cannot use money that is in a fixed account and the documentation show that the money is not available maybe until a certain period when you've already reported. Yeah, so if your money is in a money market fund, MMF, or it is in a fixed deposit account, you will need to show that it will be available from the time that you report to the university. Okay, so if you do not want to withdraw your money, like a case that we had at the beginning of the year, this student wanted to go to UK. The parent had saved the money in a money market fund, and when we showed the money, we needed to write a documentation to show that the money is readily available. It can be withdrawn anytime that the student is going. Okay, but if you attach money that is in a fixed account and you do not explain that the money is readily available, your application can be rejected. So don't put buildings worth 2.5 million or land or assets or whatever. Yeah? But if it is in a building that is bringing a rental income, ensure that the rental income, the balance that is there is 2.64. Okay, and as I mentioned to you, you can also get a loan for this money. So if you don't have it, there are so many organizations in Kenya that are lending money for immigration purposes. Like there is one organization that I know that if you needed this 2.64 million, they would give you as long as you have a salary of between 60,000 to 100,000. If you give that documentation, they'll be able to deposit that money in your account and you'll be able to use it as a proof of funds. Okay. I also know other organizations that sponsor your tuition fee. They don't give money for proof of funds, but they sponsor your tuition fee. And if you have an income of over 75,000 Kenyan shillings per month, they will be able to sponsor you and to produce documentation that you can use for university purposes and also for the embassy to show that you have enough money to go. So I just wanted to discuss the issue of money, because when all is said and done, immigration is all about affordability, and there are many people who would like to go but they cannot go because of money. Yeah? And I hope you see that University of Luxembourg is a very affordable university, a very cheap university. Cheap is relative, yeah? Let's use the word affordable. And if you've always wanted to go to Europe, if you've always wanted to go to the developed countries, and for whatever reason you've not been able to go to UK, US, Australia or Canada, or you do not like those countries, I hope I have managed to build a case for University of Luxembourg. I hope I've been able to build a case for Luxembourg. Yeah. So thanks for watching. If you've liked the content, please consider pressing the like button, consider sharing the video, and consider subscribing for more support and also for more of such videos. Bye.